Whoever thought that 9 years ago this Sunday, we would be here to get today? You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys.
When we first arrived here in Adelaide back in 2011, Olga and Earl invited us around to their place for lunch one Sunday after church. We believe this was the first time that Diana and Jacob were really got to know each other. Not long after that, there were looks and glances, little invitations. Diana even wanted to attend an AFL game. There were whispers and hints of talk with Jack and Jason about each other, and in October of that year, they first started dating. We are so proud of the young adults that you have both become. Jacob, as you know, we've always thought of you as part of our family. And today we'd like to officially welcome you into our family. A marriage takes hard work, commitment and communication, which you have proved you are more than able to handle. Together, we wish you love and happiness today and for all of your tomorrows.
I'm trying not to get all soppy, but it's very, very difficult. Because you're a wonderful, wonderful man. I am very, very blessed to have two most beautiful sons, and one is getting married, well, is now married, and to the most beautiful girl. I could not have wished for a better daughter-in-law. Thank you for giving me a daughter. Not only are you beautiful, but I just love your big heart. You know, from what I've grown to know of you, Diana, you're very generous, you're very thoughtful, and you're very compassionate, and you're just so understanding. You know, you feel such empathy for people when they share their stories with you, and you know, I just love your big heart. And so thank you, and it's just wonderful to officially welcome you into our family.
Jacob's been my best mate for pretty much my whole life. But honestly, these guys are such awesome, genuine people, and they're always looking out for everyone else in the room. And it's a real honour and blessing to stand here with you guys today. And thank you for being who you are, both of you. And I wish you all the best as you start your journey as a married couple together.
But my first clear memory of Diana is when I went to Girl Guides for the first time. She walked in the room and I remember thinking, oh, I know her from school. I don't think she likes me very much. Clearly, I was wrong because we're here today. And I count her as one of my closest friends. When Diana moved away from Queensland to Adelaide, we used to take turns at visiting each other every year. One year, she was visiting me after she had met Jacob. And context for this story, my mum had a rule that our phones were not allowed in our bedrooms at night time. It may or may not have been because my siblings and I stayed up all night playing games on them, but that is beside the point. I remember laying there at night while Diana was hiding her phone under the pillow just so she could talk to Jacob a little bit longer. Diana and I would discuss, or Diana would daydream about our adult lives, and one thing specifically was how Jacob might propose. And I think it is safe to say that he blew all of her expectations out of the water when the time came. I have never seen Diana so excited as when she told me that he had proposed. I also never regained full hearing in my left ear after the high-pitched sounds that left her mouth. I couldn't think of a better couple than these two, and I'm incredibly honoured to have been a part of your special day. So thank you for letting me play a small part in this, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you guys. I love you.
Love like we never grew up, live like we just get one tonight. We're kings and queens. One blink and it's over. Wake up, we're older tonight. We're kings and queens.
Diana, for 5 years, you were the feminine touch in our household, keeping this wolf pack in line and eliminating body odour on every front. In the 9 years you have been in our life, I have come to see you as my daughter. So welcoming you into our family seems a little redundant today. Except to say thank you. You came into our family at a time where we were most vulnerable. You brought laughter and joy, and a whole lot of girly stuff that I don't even know how to describe. You know that you have always had my son's heart, but you have been in mine as well. Thank you for being so amazing, for loving my boy, and for being such an amazing part of our lives. Jacob, I love you. There are no words I know that can express how proud I am to have watched you grow into the man you are today. We've seen some very hard times together, but you have always been a man of courage, commitment and purpose. You have made your way without waver or judgment. I have no doubt about your ability to be an amazing husband to Diana, and an incredible father to your family in the future.
Jacob, I have loved you since before I could understand what love really was. I still vividly remember the first day that I met you. I had a crush on you from that day that has never ceased. It took you some time to be aware of my growing affection for you. And once you were aware, we talked about the most mundane things for months. Activities like doing the dishes, which we both severely disliked and still do. I am forever grateful that through our faith in the Lord, we met. If it were not for the decisions of our parents, we may not have met when we did, but I still believe we would have met one day. I thank the Lord every day for you, that we met when we did. In 2 days' time, it is the 9th anniversary of when we officially started dating. From before even that date, you had told me how you could not wait for me to be your wife. Before we were official, we were encouraged by our youth leaders to see if we thought we could see a future with one another. If we could one day see ourselves as we are now in front of God and our family and friends, promising ourselves and our futures to one another, promising to place God at the centre of our marriage.
Diana, ever since before we were dating, I haven't stopped thinking about you. You brought a smile everywhere you went, and I couldn't help but smile back. You have such a loving and caring heart, and you're always looking out for people, and it's the quality in you that I love the most about you. I love the way you do a little dance whenever you're in a happy mood, or when you're doing the things you love. Throughout the years, you have loved me and supported me no matter what. You've shown me what it is to be loved, regardless of circumstance. So today, before God, our family, and our friends, I take you as my wife. I promise to commit myself to you. As we build a family and a future together, I promise to love you, regardless of circumstance. For better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health. I promise to be faithful to you and devote myself to you, forever and always.